Hi, my name's Catherine Hardwick and I'm a member of the Flourishing Females group organised by Community Growth, aka Natalie and Donna. I met Natalie and Donna shortly after losing my husband to a heart attack. Back then I had no idea I was autistic with ADHD. I just knew that I struggled with things that others found easy and was so embarrassed by it that I tried my hardest to hide it. This often painted me in a bad light as I was constantly making excuses for the things I couldn't do, making me appear uncaring and unreliable. The outcome of this was exhaustion, anxiety and depression, which has accompanied me since I was a child. Natalie and Donna were the first people I felt comfortable being myself with, eventually helping me to embrace who I am. It took a while for me to let my guard down after it being up for so long, but I am so grateful for everything that they have done for me, though I know they don't think it was anything. It's amazing what a little less judgment and a bit more understanding can do. My boss at work and the NHS could do with taking some notes from these guys. In fact, if there were more people like these guys, the world would be a lot better place for everyone. I have always gotten pleasure from nature and art, but I've constantly been told I'm wasting my life and my money pursuing these interests. I have since learned that it is common for autistic people to have intense interest in the things that matter to them. Natalie and Donna helped me to see that my thoughts and feelings are totally valid and have even encouraged my progression along these lines. When I was a child, I was never in the house. I loved being outdoors, finding new creatures, often bringing them home to my parents' disgust. In my teenage years, my dog was the perfect excuse to get outside. Now I have rekindled that passion with the aid of my camera and, of course, encouragement of our wonderful group. I no longer need to bring creatures home to enjoy them, just an image or video clip. Being outdoors has helped me take time out of this hectic world just for me. I'm loving every minute of it. I've had the pleasure of being around some of the most beautiful wildlife, some we don't often get to see, just by taking the time to relax and observe. Sometimes though, anxiety gets the better of me, and going for a walk just isn't an option. This is where the garden comes in. My springtime gym, summer living room, autumn glory and Christmas decoration. It takes a lot of work to keep it looking the way I want, but it's enjoyable work that is mentally relaxing. My garden is host to hedgehogs, bees, frogs and many bird species. It also provides fruit for family and friends during the summer months, as well as being a pleasure for me to admire. The biggest challenge I struggle with is doing things outside of my daily routine, and I can't travel to unfamiliar places without support. But with the group I have managed to visit some interesting new places, learn new skills, meet new people and rekindle my passion for wildlife and the great outdoors. I would really love to travel and visit new places, but since my husband passed, it has been a real challenge. I've been trying to get out locally as much as possible, but there are even challenges with this. For instance, the lack of footpaths along busy roads or an uncomfortable amount of people in an area. If I need to drive to a particular area, I need to know there will be a parking space when I get there. Because of this, I had set aside Sunday mornings for my adventures, parking in Kirby Gap or Longshore Estate car parks really early. But on my last adventure, Kirby Gap car park was locked when I got there, and through fear of Longshore car park being locked too, I haven't been to the Peak District since. But instead of putting pressure upon myself to try and be normal, I have accepted defeat for now until I have the mental capacity to try again. Since leaving school, I have become somewhat of a hermit. Since I was constantly misunderstood, I decided to shut everyone out. I rarely left the house at all, and never by myself. My kids were my salvation, but I always felt I let them down badly because of my limitations. I joined Natalie and Donna's group in Barrow Hill in 2016, I think. I was full of anxiety to start with, but soon settled in. I was now out of the house and talking to other adults with no expectations or judgment. Being in a group of kind, friendly people where we were free to be ourselves, where activities were laid on but no pressure to join in, was a game changer. Having someone just listen and even validate my feelings was a huge weight lifted. Since being part of these group sessions, I have volunteered at events, got a lunchtime position at our local primary school, and most importantly for me, started living again. I still have a long way to go, and time is limited, but my quality of life is so much better. I wish there was more consideration for those like myself, but also understand it's my problem, not theirs. I'm just grateful for the life Natalie and Donna have given back to me and the determination they've given me to believe. Natalie and Donna, along with every member of each group, have succeeded where therapy didn't, and I'm eternally grateful. If you are able, please, please, please get outside as much as you can. It's great for the soul, and believe me, you won't regret it. Thank you for taking the time to hear part of my story. I hope you enjoy my images as much as I enjoyed taking them.